You've appeared. In this alley, where the city's true filth collects. I requested this meeting because you are a creature carved from damnation, a walking testament to transgression. I see sin as an absolute, an indelible stain. But you live it, breathe it. Tell me, what is sin to a general of hell's armies?
Sin is the architecture of the universe, the only reliable constant. It's not a stain. It's the gravity that pulls everything down to its natural state. I am not carved from it. I am an arrow shot by it. It's the lie people tell themselves when they commit a terrible act. I know what sin is. It is the reason I exist, the reason I am here.
A constant like gravity. An interesting metaphor, but gravity is measurable. Sin is a moral choice, a deliberate turning away from decency. It is the moment a man chooses the rod over the righteousness. I track it, I document it, I expose it. I see it as the only true crime that exists, the intentional destruction of one's own soul.
You confuse the map with the territory. Sin is not a choice. It is human nature given full reign. Every man commits a sin, whether a small betrayal or a mass murder. The only choice is how grand the scale of the destruction will be. Your true crime is a fiction. Crime is just the clumsy expression of the dark, inherent truth in all men.
If sin is inevitable, then justice is meaningless. If it is mere nature, then the monsters are absolved. I reject that easy surrender. Justice requires absolute culpability. The intentionality of the act is everything. The choice to harm, the choice to exploit, the choice to be cruel. That choice is the true corruption I seek to punish.
Culpability is just another label for the price of admission. You seek to punish the effect, while I am the result of the cause. I know that the monsters you speak of are just men who stopped lying to themselves. Your justice is a brief, flickering candle. Sin is the eternal fire that consumes everything around it, regardless of intent.
The fire you speak of is not eternal. It is a cycle that can be broken by will. The struggle against that inherent rot is what gives life its meaning. The refusal to succumb is heroism. If sin is simply inevitable, then the fight is pointless, and we are all just puppets of damnation. I refuse to be a puppet.
Will is the most pathetic human invention. It is the lie a man tells himself right before he falls. Your refusal to be a puppet is simply a different string being pulled. The fight is not pointless, but its outcome is predetermined. The purpose of the struggle is to generate more sin, more fuel for the cycle. You are a puppet fighting your own reflection.
Fuel for the cycle. You believe that sin feeds itself. I believe it is a contagious disease that requires a host. It is spread by indifference, by allowing the rot to fester in the dark corners of the city. My purpose is to expose the host, to cauterize the infection before it spreads further into the pure tissue of society.
There is no pure tissue, only varying degrees of decay. The host is the entirety of humanity. Your work only serves to draw attention to the disease, making the next man curious to scratch the itch. You are not a doctor. You are a barker advertising the next atrocity. Sin doesn't need a host, it is the environment.
An environment where I can draw a line. Even in the deepest filth, a line must be drawn between right and wrong. I refuse to acknowledge shades of gray, because that is where sin hides and thrives. Sin is the intentional betrayal of that one sacred, unbreakable line. It is the moment a man chooses the void.
There is no line, only a cliff. And every man is already standing at the edge. The only difference is the speed of the fall. Sin is not a betrayal. It is the true nature revealed at the end of all pretenses. You seek a line where there is only a boundless drop, and we are both merely falling, Rorschach. We are just falling.